Now, this act prohibits employment of anyone as manual scavenger. Also, it prohibits construction of insanitary latrines, and it provides for comprehensive rehabilitation of the manual scavengers who are identified through a survey which has to be carried out under the provisions of the Act. So, as you rightly said, it is a two-pronged strategy. First, we have to identify who the manual scavengers are, and then to rehabilitate them comprehensively. It is the responsibility of all the state governments and other concerned agencies to carry out the survey of manual scavengers and also that of the insanitary latrines in their respective areas. The progress of the survey is good. It is nearing completion in most part of the country, and in some of the manual scavengers who have been identified, the process of rehabilitation has also begun. So, our strategy is to continue to coordinate with all concerned agencies so that all actions which are required to be taken under the Act are taken in a time-bound manner, so that we can rehabilitate all the manual scavengers in the shortest possible time. We have a scheme called Self-Employment Scheme for Rehabilitation of Manual Scavengers. Provisions of that scheme have been substantially improved in the year 2013 in the month of November, and has been aligned with what is required under the Act. Under this scheme, the first thing that identified manual scavengers household family is entitled to is a one-time cash assistance. The idea is that till such time his rehabilitation starts, he is able to take care of the family. So, that one-time cash assistance of 40,000 is there, which is given to a family of the manual scavenger. Then there is a provision for providing a scheme for any vocational training that the manual scavenger may be willing to undertake, and the training period could go up to 2 years, and during the training also a stipend of 3,000 per month is given. Then most importantly, there is a provision for giving loan and subsidy. So, the loan could vary, for a project cost which could vary from say up to 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs to 15 lakhs, and there is a subsidy component, capital subsidy which is there, and plus he can avail the loan. So, with these measures we expect the manual scavengers to be able to sustain on their own after taking up self-employment ventures. Apart from that, the Act provides for certain other measures to be taken, for example, provision of a house or land and things like that. So, there are schemes of the other ministries under which such kind of help can be given. For example, Indra Awas Yojana and Rajiv Awas Yojana, under which if the manual scavengers are found eligible under the scheme, they can be provided these kind of assistance. Biggest challenge is I would say that one is that it requires the coordination with the multiple number of agencies who are expected to take actions under the Act. So, that coordination and ensuring synergy between those agencies is a big challenge, and of course, carrying out the survey and for which and because they are living in different places and different pockets, so reaching out to them and finding out where they are, and to actually determine the actual numbers of the manual scavengers, that itself is a challenge. So, I would say the survey and also this coordination. I would say that in the earlier part, when under our SRMS, the manual scavengers who were earlier identified, they have been rehabilitated, they have been given again this loan and subsidy, and with the help of the loan and subsidy, they have been able to undertake their own units, and they have been able to repay the loan, they have been able to they are living their life with dignity, they have not gone back to the manual scavenging. So, I would say these are success stories.